Come back to me with all your heart. Don't let fear keep us apart. Trees do bend, though straight and tall, so must we to others call. Long have I waited for your coming home to me, and living deeply a new life. The wilderness will lead you to your heart, where I will speak integrity and justice with tenderness. You shall know. Long have I waited for your coming home to me, and living deeply a new life. You shall sleep secure with peace. Faithfulness will be your joy. Long have I waited for your coming home to me, and living deeply a new life.
So I'm reading from Hebrews 12, verses 1 to 3. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart.
Sometimes it's hard to see an out from the mess we've made. Maybe we've spun one too many lies. Maybe we've let debt get out of control. Maybe we've made another poor choice in a series of bad relationships. We become entangled in our mess, in our sin, which so easily entangles. But here's the thing, God desperately wants his people to come back to him. This is God's call on the Israelites as they wandered through the Old Testament scriptures, to return to God with their whole heart. And like the Israelites, we find ourselves in the wilderness, in the unknown, when it's easier to trust, well, anything else. Ash Wednesday and Lent invites us into that space, into the wilderness. And while it's easy to wander aimlessly through the unknown, I think we feel that in the past year especially, the way through the wilderness is best traveled with intention when we fix our eyes on Jesus. I've never trained for a race, but I know that running a race is hard. It takes months. It involves your whole body, what you eat, how much you sleep, what gear you use, even what playlist is coming through the headphones. Can you imagine training for a race when your shoes are tied together? Or when you have weights hung from your wrists so heavy you can't stand up straight? Or with sunglasses so dark you can't see the way ahead of you? Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus. Messes are messy, and sometimes they require professional help. And sometimes they require the time, energy, and diligence to work through them. We are forced to refocus, to evaluate what we want, what's important, and what's worth going after. Use this time in the wilderness as a time to refocus and allow God to speak to your heart. Look through the mess and determine what your priorities are. Focus on that. Focus on others. Focus on yourself. Make small changes to work toward your goals, and faithfulness will be your joy. And return to a God that loves you, pursues you, and wants what is best for you always, fixing your eyes on Jesus. Consider him who encouraged such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. Take courage, dear heart, for a great cloud of witnesses stands along the marathon route, holding signs of encouragement and cheering you on. Dear God, as we confront our own sin in this season, help us to fix our eyes on Jesus, that we may run the race before us with strength and endurance.